Now that we've gone ahead and picked out a car that we'd like to add to our budget, let's find out if we can actually make it fit and get it into our monthly budgets. In order to get going today, the two things you have to have are your budget open and your reflection 4 open. And on your reflection 4, you should have the price of the car, a picture of the car, and the type of car already. Now, if you recall, this is what we did in the last video. Here's my budget open, and here's my reflection open. And in my reflection, down towards the bottom, I chose a 2007 Chevrolet Equinox. The cost was $6,697. I found it on CarSoup, and I put the picture in. Those are the things to get me started. Now, after we have that in place and we had classes caught up, we talked about some of the determinations of the price of the car. We talked about how new the car was, what the style of the car was, what options were on the car, how many miles were on the car. All things could play into the price of the car. But at this point, we've chosen the car, so let's go ahead and find out what the price will be monthly for us. Well, for our simulation, we are allowing, if you bought a brand new car, you can get a loan for up to 72 months. My recommendation was only go to 60 because that last month, remember, is that payback trap. They're getting more and more interest from you the longer you roll. So we're going to try and plug you in to 60 months. If you go to a bank or a lender, you'll find usually the newer used cars, like a 2014 or 2015, you can get up to about 60 months. That's 5 years to pay it off. 2009 to 2013, I'm sticking you into 4 years or 48 months. And 2000 to 2008, your older vehicles, now you're talking about the 100,000 mile type, you can pay off those for up to 36 months or 3 years. And you'll need those numbers as you go forward. Find the one that matches the car you bought or want to buy and match it up so you know how many months you can actually go forward with. Now go on to reflection 4 and get the loan rates. In doing that, we go up right here where it says loan rates. I click on that link, and in my case, I am getting a used vehicle. I can only go for 36 months on my 2007. Again, you pick, if it's a used vehicle, you're over here picking the number of months you can pay credit on it for. And on this side, if you bought a new car, these are the ones you could use. And then I'll go ahead and make sure I go to, I want to be, because I'm in Wisconsin, I'd like you, no matter where you chose to live, just to keep us all uniform right now, I'd like you to pick Wisconsin. And you might do better rates than Waukesha. Waukesha is closest to us, so we'll click on Find Rates. And it says right here, here's different rates that depending on the bank and the lender. Now, just to show you how things change, my first and second hour classes today, we saw this 1.99 followed by a 2.99. And that 2.99 at Chase Bank went up to 3.04 just at about 9 o'clock this morning. Now, this 1.99 looks good, but there are fees and conditions. And we have no fees, but there is a condition: we must have excellent credit. We do not currently have excellent credit at 26 years old, so we're going to pass on the 199. The next cheapest would be 3.04%, and that's zero fees, no conditions. So we'll use 3.04. Go to your reflection and tell me 3.04. Now you'll put in whatever percent you ended up getting, and I'm going to want to check those out for you. Okay, so now we have an idea of what our loan rate would be. Next up, we want to go to the car loan payment link and calculate our monthly payment. Once you have that done, I want you to take a screenshot of it and put it in Reflection 4 and then fill in your budget sheet. What I mean by that is this. Click on the car loan payment. My vehicle price, that 2007 Chevy Equinox, was $6,697. Now, down payment, I gave you all, or said you could all have up to a $500 down payment. We do not have a trade-in at this point, The sales tax, I want you to use Walworth County's sales tax, which is 5.5. My interest rate was 3.04. This is what we just looked up. That would be the one that was on your reflection sheet. And then how long of a term it is. In this case, 36. I put in too much money for my car. There we go. And I can find that my payment is $191.04. All right, that's the number to remember. Now this is what right here. This is kind of your credit agreement for our unit we're doing. This is showing me exactly what it is that you are going to be spending monthly. Screenshot that and put that into your Reflection 4. Also in the Reflection 4, it says what is the monthly cost. And the monthly cost is, for me, $191.04. So I put that in, I put the screenshot in, then I go to the budget. And since I bought a used car, I come here and I put $191.04. Nothing changes now. The next step is to go ahead and Google search your miles per gallon and find out how many miles per gallon you get. So now I go to search for what is the MPG for a 2007 Chevy Equinox. You can see I've done that today a few times. And it tells me right there, 19 City, 26 Highway. You can copy that, go to Reflection 4, and let me know how that fits in. Now, I will say this. You've got to be careful because if you get a car with too much or too low of MPG, your gas costs are going to go way up. Now, to have a better determination of what your MPG is going to be and how we can put it in our budget, all I did was took 19 and 26, added them together, that's 45, divided it by 2, 22.5. So for my budget, I just averaged the two out, and I put 22.5. Now notice, I put my 2007 Chevy Equinox in my budget as well, so we know what kind of car I have. And the current cost of gas. Now the current cost of gas in East Troy, Wisconsin says right here at the Shell, at the Mobil, at the Road Ranger, at the BP, all $2.24. So now I go to my budget, I put the cost of gas in there, $2.24. And just like magic, it brings it over to my total, my gas amount is $124.44. Now, if for some reason you hit a space bar and deleted my formula, take a look up here. Here's what you type in to that box to get that number. If that doesn't work, come see me first thing and we'll get it squared away for you. But in this case, my 2007 Chevy Equinox, if I drive it like an average driver, will cost me $124.44. With that, my budget is now all caught up as to where we are in class. We still have insurance, education, groceries, personal items, and much more to fill in, but we're getting closer. So that would close off my budget. Make sure on your reflection, you put in the estimated monthly cost of gas, $124.44. And with the screenshot of your credit agreement, that would tell me that you have your Reflection 4 now finished. Tomorrow in class, we'll either go on to insurance, or as many of my classes would like to, we'll talk about your monthly food bills. Hopefully that helps. If you are stuck, please make sure you stop in and see me first thing in the morning. Have a good one.